Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Tonight we finish off Week 6 with a good Monday nighter, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Cleveland Browns. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Faking the handoff. Howell. That one complete. It's tapped down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. Now Howell. And this one too low. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, there's a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task at hand. Make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Taken down. This will be a Brown sack. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Chase, the motion man right. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Hey, you look at the Saints defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. First carry now for Nick Chubb. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Murray looking to change the play here. Second and 13. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. Touchdown! Jamar Chase. Touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they called his number in this one.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, him into that time off.
It certainly is, and if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
And the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here. That's Devon Payne with a sack that time.
And we all know how talented this guy is. He's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. They'll go. Achane. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. A throw on the money there to Doolan. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Saints 17-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing now is Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Browns. Ja'Marr Chase for his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Browns have taken a 14-0 first quarter lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on fourth down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Now a throw here to his running back. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3.
Second and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Number 6. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Saints first down.
Howell going to audible to something else. They go play action here on first down. He's got this to Pickens. And he's got this down to the 35.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Saints.
On first down, Howell. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. You look at this Browns defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on, because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. But how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on third down, Howell. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 19. Howell looking to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll run for it with Achane. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. Fourth down. How about this? They'll change it at the line. They'll try and run for it. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. At first glance, I wasn't sure he got it. Then I saw that spot. Definitely a first down.
It was, but boy, on the other side, you dispute it a little bit, wouldn't you? Okay, if you're playing defense, are you sure he got there? But that's why they tell you all the time. Don't just get what you need, get a little bit more, and take the decision out of the hands of the officials.
Well, there he needed a yard. He got a yard and maybe an inch. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. George Pickens from 3 yards out. And the Saints are back within a score. What's good on the extra point? And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Cleveland offense ready to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Murray's and this throw brought in here by Miller. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. The Browns at a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one. It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
From the gun on third down, Murray. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well-timed there, and now fourth down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Murray sets to throw on fourth. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. play action. It's Howell. The 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tank Dell, 42 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Well, that was pretty obvious. He didn't let him catch it.
Agreed, and what's hard is you make that long run downfield to try and cover it, but you got to locate the football as well.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. Throwing here, Howell. That is caught by Dell. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Howell out of the shotgun. And it's caught. Touchdown, Saints. Jake Ferguson from 10 yards out. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Murray. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Howell.
At the 17-yard line.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
At the 4-yard line.
And Howell will throw it.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Here's Howell.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Jake Ferguson.
His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. Murray now to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Play fake. Murray.
Looking deep here for Chase. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Saints will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Faking the handoff. Howell. The short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. That's a staple of this offense. Drag round to the tight end.
Dave's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
A solid stiff arm. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. 39 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. To throw is Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Micah Parsons, his second sack of the night.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Murray now, third and goal. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up fourth down.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. The drive starts with a run from Achane. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, it stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. That's what this Cleveland crowd, the dog crowd in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. Third and long, here's Howell. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The end result, 21 yards. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Now they go play action with Howell. Flushed out right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble with second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Howell down to throw it. Completes this one to Pickens. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second and a couple. Back to throw, Howell. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. That one doesn't find its target. All in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was over 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage.
Touchdown! George Pickens with his second touchdown of the night as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
35. Browns 17.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Saints 42. Browns 17.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Murray trying again after the pick six. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Tyreek Stevenson picks it off.
So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. Throw caught by Achane.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on fourth down tries. They're trying again. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. Hits Murray. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Play action. Now it's Murray. Again, that's Watkins. Touchdown, Browns. Chris Watkins, 26 yards. And the Browns are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Point after try forthcoming. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
Next to score, Saints 22, Browns 24.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Throwing here, Howell.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Achane. And this will wind up a Saints first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
And now they're in the hurry up.
First down, Howell to throw. This one thrown underneath to Achane.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Howell throwing on first down here.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Saints.
George Pickens
with career touchdown number 60.
And the Saints add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Lutz with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25.
Browns 24. Will Lutz to kick off 41.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 13-yard line.
On play action, it's Murray.
And he will find his man Chase complete.
And way out past the 35 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
Now Murray off play action.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this is a situation where as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The offense on 3rd down tonight, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 44-yard line.
1st and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Hey, hold on.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Cam Smith. And the Saints are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Taking a shot for Dell here.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Again, it's Achane.
And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. No, this offense is staying put. They're just 1 for 4 in these situations so far, but they're going again on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
And the Browns, 1st down.
Murray now on 1st down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Browns get a bit closer. No one left in the backfield as they send a man left. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Saints are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Right back to Achane on second down. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Achane gets it from the gun.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And quickly they get to the line. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
And Howe will throw it.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty.
Now Howe.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Jake Ferguson
from 6 yards away.
And the Saints are able to stretch out their lead.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it.
These guys are not giving up anything.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Now Murray's got to have this one.
Open man is Chase, complete. Room past the 35.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Murray, one final try. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Saints come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them,